Imagine being an Omega who has been through the ringer, carrying the scars of a past that tried to break you, only to be swept off your feet by a massive, fiercely protective alpha who promises you a safe haven and a brand new life. He's a lethal, dominant force in his world, but for you, he's an absolute softie who will literally burn the pack to the ground to keep you and your unborn pup safe. Welcome to Omega's New Beginning, the heartwarming, steamy, and utterly addictive Omegaverse romance by Beau Brown. If you love fated mates, the Mpreg trope, and a grumpy, protective alpha who becomes a total marshmallow for his Omega, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in Omegaverse romance, blending the intense, primal dynamics of pack life with the deeply emotional, cozy thrill of building a chosen family from scratch. The narrative kicks off with our resilient Omega protagonist seeking a fresh start, leaving behind a traumatic past to find safety in a new territory. But his quiet new life is turned upside down when he crosses paths with a towering, battle-scarred alpha who immediately recognizes him as his fated mate. The atmosphere is a brilliant juxtaposition of the wild, untamed packlands and the sizzling, deeply intimate, and fiercely protective tension that erupts the moment their scents mingle. Brown excels at capturing the intense, overwhelming nature of the mate bond, making every protective growl, every possessive touch, and every culture-shocking revelation of pack dynamics feel incredibly real and deeply immersive. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its unapologetic embrace of the fated mates, Mpreg, and touch him and you die tropes, executed with incredible emotional and physical depth. Watching the fierce, solitary alpha fight his own aggressive instincts to be gentle with his vulnerable Omega, only to unleash absolute hell when anyone from the Omega's past threatens him, is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the sizzling, steamy tension to life, perfectly capturing the alpha's deep, rumbling, possessive voice, and the Omega's breathless, frantic surrender to the biological pull of their connection, especially as the Omega's pregnancy progresses and his nesting instincts kick into overdrive. Beyond the spicy romance and the Omegaverse dynamics, the soul of Omega's New Beginning lies in its emotional healing and the incredible strength of the protagonist. This isn't just a story about a fragile Omega needing rescue. It's about a survivor who meets his massive alpha mate's fierce energy with his own unyielding courage. The emotional anchor is the transition from fear and trauma to a fierce, all-consuming devotion, proving that even after the darkest of pasts, love and a safe pack can forge an unbreakable shield. The found family dynamics of the pack, who immediately adopt and fiercely protect the new couple and their growing pup, provide a hilarious and heartwarming backdrop to the high-stakes pack politics. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A massive threat from the Omega's past or a rival pack faction targets his new mate and their unborn pup, forcing the alpha to unleash the full, terrifying power of his lineage. The finale is a breathtaking display of raw, primal strength, tactical pack warfare, and unyielding devotion. He doesn't just protect his mate, he obliterates anything in his path to keep his family safe, delivering a deeply satisfying, emotionally resonant, and incredibly steamy payoff that cements their bond and welcomes their new pup into the world. Omega's New Beginning is a triumph of the Omegaverse romance genre. It is sweet, spicy, and unapologetically heartwarming. Beau Brown has crafted a story that perfectly captures the thrill of finding your fated mate and building a beautiful new life. Plug in your headphones, surrender to the mate bond, and join the alpha and his Omega. The past is behind them, and their beautiful future is just beginning.